So yeah, with that all said, welcome to part 36 of Let's Play 19th Old Republic. And alright, we go to Tatooine and then Kashyyyk. We should just be able to head straight to the hideout. I think this is worth dark side points, this particular mission. The game might play out smoother now because I'm on a much faster computer now.
Incoming fire!
Yep, alright, let's go do the thing. Oh! Excuse me, I know it's a very long time here, but aren't you Bastila, Helena's little girl? Yes, it is you. I can see it in the eyes. My, how you've grown.
I'm Bastila, yes. I take it that you know my mother?
Oh yes, I worked for your father on an expedition years ago. His mother showed me hollows of you before he left. Such a pretty little girl you were.
Is there something I can do for you, miss? As you can see, we're in quite a hurry.
Don't be rude, Bastila. Oh, I didn't mean to take up your time. I just wanted to ask you if your mother's condition has improved any since I saw her.
My mother's condition?
Oh, you don't know? Oh dear, I assumed that she had found you. When I talked to her last, she was desperate to find you.
I've not seen my mother since I joined the Order. Do you know what's happened? Did she say anything about my father?
I'm sorry, dear, but your mother is very ill. So she told me. She didn't say anything about your father, however, I didn't see him.
I see. Where did you meet her? Do you remember?
She's here on Tatooine, dear, in the cantina. You should really go see her, considering her condition. Yeah, I guess we should go visit
Part of
the
me
mother.
would rather not see her at all. But if she's really sick, well, we shall see.
Huh. Go figure. gameplay. Oh, that's not what we want. The cantina's on the way, so. That human woman, I am outraged by her arrogance. You do all your species place yourselves on such annoying pedestals? I'm sorry, what are you talking about? You should be sorry for sharing species with that creature, I swear. Helena must be your word for pit ranker. Isn't that your mother's
Mother
name?
was supposed to be here somewhere. Ask if they've seen her.
Seen her, human. You couldn't miss her if you tried. She strolled in the cantina like she owned the place. She's still there. Probably. I don't think anyone else can top her attitude. So she won't be leaving. I won't be going back while she's there, though.
I doubt she wants to be kept waiting.
Actually, looking for you humans, you're all out of your minds. Speak to Jolie.
Something on your mind, dude? No, I never did I?
Yeah, it's going to be this elusive.
Elusive? Me elusive? Obviously, you've never tried to grab a Twi'lek dancing girl after drinking too much Onderan Willick juice. At any rate, I already told you why I wanted to leave. I'd seen everything I wanted to on Kashyyyk. Time to go. Time to move on.
You look plenty happy there to me.
You live in an overgrown stump with a tax beating down your door, and you tell me how happy you would be. I was pleased just to have visitors. How many kilometer-high trees can you find an interest in before you figure you've had enough? I'd bet you can't be bothered to stay in one room for more than 15 minutes. Then there's all the critters in the Shadowlands. I'm just happy to be back in space, doing something new. Is that too much to ask?
I guess not.
There. Now, was that so hard? An old man has to be allowed some petty eccentricities. Nice to see you agree for once. I'll admit, for all its flaws, Kashyyyk was home enough. But when you came along and I saw the destiny you had before you, I couldn't help but be intrigued.
You know what my destiny is?
Of course not. Weren't you listening last time? I can see that you have a destiny before you, but the details are far from clear. In fact, everything about you that I can see is odd. Slightly off, as if my eyes are trying to trick me. Something is very dark about you. But, I'm sure you don't need to hear my ruminations. You've probably got enough nosy Jedi offering you one opinion after another to make you sick.
The
future will come of its own accord, trust me. Sometimes navel-gazing at it doesn't get you anywhere. I wouldn't worry about it too much if I were you. You remind me a bit of Nomi. That can't be all bad.
Who's Nomi?
Nomi Sunrider. She came late to the Force, just as you have, and became one of the greatest Jedi ever. Fine, fine lass. Whether you'll follow the same path remains to be seen. For one thing, we'll never get anywhere if you stand around chatting up old men all day.
I'll bring you along for your amusement, you know.
Oh, stop being such a baby. Are you always so quick to turn aside an ally? Not too many of them, do you? One thing I will say is that this little escapade does remind me a bit of my adventuring days before the war. Those were exciting times. Or at least it would remind me of those times if we didn't stand around. What's keeping you? You're too young to be so talkative. Shoo! Shoo!
Anyway. Can't swoop. We've already done all the swooping we can do. And the cantina, I believe that's the cantina there. There she is.
Ben? I'm sorry, do I know you?
I'm here, Mother. But don't you recognize me?
What do you expect when I haven't so much as had a picture of you since you left? Do you know how long I've been trying to find you?
You knew as well as I communication would be impossible once I joined the Order. Now what is this about? Where is Father?
Then you haven't heard. I should have known.
Has something happened to him? Are you going to tell me or not?
Your father is dead, Bastila. That is part of the reason why I was looking for you.
Dead? What happened? What did you do to him?
Isn't this a lovely reunion? Already she's flinging insults at me. Tell me, you're one of her friends. Do you treat your mother this way?
My mother is long dead, if you must know.
Is that so? Well, I'll be joining her soon enough, I suppose.
I was told you were sick. Are you actually dying, or is this merely melodrama for my benefit?
Such sweet things, you say. Perhaps I should tell you everything first before we start arguing again.
You could start by telling me what you got Father into that killed him.
I hadn't realized Jedi was so spiteful. You want me to tell you I brought your father here for an expedition, do you? You want to blame me for his death? You never accepted that your father loved going on his treasure hunts, leaving you alone with me. I was always to blame for everything. What else is new? So yes, fine. I brought your father here to look for great dragon pearls. He took an expedition into the Tatooine desert, and he died.
How can you be sure of that? Father is an experienced...
Do you think I would look for you if I wasn't sure? They were attacked by a great dragon, and one of the guides fled the battle. He saw your father killed.
I see. So what do you want from me? Credits?
Oh, don't be insulted. I want you to use those senses of yours. I want you to find him. I want you to bring back his holocron.
Why? So you can sell it?
Is it too much to ask that I have something to remember your father by? Of course it is, isn't it? You couldn't be bothered.
We're very busy on a mission from the Jedi Council. I doubt I'll have the time. Ask my companions if you doubt me.
Don't you want to find your father's remains?
What remains would there be? Great dragons are huge predators, easily able to devour a human, and the desert is a harsh environment. Finding my father's remains would be an even more impossible task than finding his holocron, an ignoble end to a fine man.
Did you get the holocron
As my daughter
yourself?
is quick to point out, I haven't the coin to hire another expedition, nor am I the adventurer my husband was.
What about your
Doesn't seem to
mother's
have anything to
sickness?
do with what she's asking. Are you actually sick, Mother?
What difference does it make to you? None, I'm sure. Just find your father's holocron, and you won't have to worry about me again either way.
That's the kind of response I would expect. Very well. We'll look for the holocron if we have time. I can't promise any more than that.
I believe your father was headed north towards the Sand People Enclave. I would check along that route, dear. Do please hurry.
That may have been one of the bodies we previously couldn't have looted. Alright,
Jolie, may I have a moment? There's something I wish to speak to you about.
Yep, I figured it was only a matter of time until we had the whole come back to the order discussion. Well, I guess there's no avoiding it now, so let's get it over with.
I know you have issues with the Order. But you are a Jedi, Jolie. You command the Force. Without the guidance of the Council, how can you avoid falling to the dark side?
Well, I've managed to avoid it the last 20 years or so. Besides, light side, dark side, they don't mean the same to me as they do to you. I don't see in absolutes.
So you have a problem with Malik and the Sith?
I want to stop Malik as much as anyone. But I don't have to join the Order to do it. Look at Karth, or Canderous. They're with us in this quest, but they aren't Jedi. The capacity for good or evil, like the Force itself, is in all living creatures. And belonging to the Jedi Order, or the Sith, or any group, won't change what you are at your core.
I see you were quite adamant. No doubt you've had ample time to think on this during your long seclusion. I guess it was foolish of me to think I could sway your position so easily.
Yeah, I'm old and stubborn. But I appreciate the effort. But from now on, you can just think of me as any other non-Jedi in our little group. With a lightsaber. And Force powers.
Okay.
Oh, it's you again. I'll just let you pass. The boys in the office may need authorization in triplicate, but not me. Good hunting out there.
So there's a couple of different things. Yeah, we don't have force speed. Oh yes, the auto pause.
Get it?
Plants. That wasn't that hard at all. So there's gonna be a Gamorrean somewhere. Probably about the same place we find the body. One would think, anyway. Empty corpse container. The crate dragon that we found at the end of this particular episode is probably what we're looking for. Yeah, this is just a massive abyss. I haven't seen this before. Might as well. Warren's assault droid. This must be the suit bike of Warren Dasrand. Plant a frag mine on the bike. Success. You plant a mine on the bike and then move at a safe distance and wait for Vorn. Taking his time. I got bad news. Alright. So, you decide to show your face. I don't know who you are, who sent you to kill me, but you should have stayed hiding. You surrender to me now, I can take you in alive. You don't know who you deal with, do you? I take time to explain it to you, but it's very hot out, so I don't... The keyboard isn't... Let's load it and see if this works better. This mission just glitched. Yeah, I think it's just attacking that droid specifically seems to screw things up. The bad news first to rig my soup mic. It didn't work. I've been in this business too long enough to know this clumsy mind. Placed on my bike. Give me another chance, real when he does. Step out and we settle this here and now. So, you decided to show your face. I don't know who you are or who sent you to kill me, but you should have stayed hiding. It's time to pay for your crimes, Warren. Good old dark side points. A data pad. Yeah, that droid battle just looks broken. It's not clear if Warren sent this message to someone or someone sent it to him. The guild is restless. Gino, Harad, and agents are hunting. Soon they'll come for me. Possibly for you. When they do, I plan to be ready. And after that battle, the key bindings worked fine. So it must be just be that droid specifically is an issue. Back.
So we've found it. Father's holocron. I suppose I should be thankful the desert sands had not swallowed it up.
We're going to give it to your mother?
I don't know. I'll have to think about that. I'll keep it with me while I decide.
Uh-oh. Something's waiting for us. Oh, Malik's crew.
At last, my search is over. I was beginning to fear someone else had killed you and deprived me of the pleasure you may have defeated the pathetic bounty hunter my master sent after you. But you are no match for me. I have studied at the foot of the Dark Lord himself.
You killed Trask. You'll pay for that.
Your words mean nothing to me, unless you wish to beg for your life. No, then I shall try to make this both quick and painful.
I still got it.
Oh, he's got death field.
So be it.
Oh no, we lost Bastila.
Not this again!
How much death field does he have? Yeah, we're pretty screwed. I think I was heads up enough to save. We'll use that, and then we'll go back to this.
You may.
Got it.
I'm gonna position myself.
I'm here.
Not this again!
There we go. That death field loop is a little tough. Forward and back key bindings have broken again.
Yes?
What can I do?
We need to work our way out now. Yeah, I think I might take a short break and give this game a complete reinstall from scratch. got some gremlins in it. A complete reinstall should fix. Hopefully. Yeah, we're almost done with this part, so... Yeah, the game's not as responsive as I would like, so I'm going to try to reinstall it after this part. And yeah, we should just be able to walk right in. Okay. So. The patches might just not be in this currently.
Back already? Have you even looked for the holocron yet?
I have the holocron, Mother. I'm just not sure I want to give it to you.
And why not? Would you deny me even that?
I've never denied you anything, Mother. You may think I don't remember what it was like before I left for the Order, but I do. You were the one who pushed Father to go on one treasure hunt after the other. You loved living in wealth. You think I don't remember the fights? You were eager to send me to the Jedi even though I didn't want to go. You took Father away from me. And now this holocron is all I have of him.
Fool girl. You have a strange way of remembering things. That wasn't...
No, I don't wish to argue with you anymore, Mother. It's time we parted ways now, for both our benefit.
Maybe you should listen to what she has to say.
You don't know her. My mother is notoriously deceptive when she wants something. Why should she have the holocron?
Is it too difficult to believe that I am a dying woman who simply wishes to see her husband one last time?
I find it difficult to believe anything you say, Mother.
One of you should be the first to give the other a break.
You're right. It shames me, but I find it difficult to let go of the past. I'm sorry, Mother.
I was hard on you, dear. I wasn't a very good mother to you. I know that. Your father loved you so. He wanted you to be just like him. He wanted to take you on his hunts, but I said they were too dangerous.
Treasure hunting is a dangerous
I always tried to
occupation.
keep him from the dangerous ones, but he would have none of it. It was a reckless life we led. Always moving. I didn't want that for you.
So that's why you gave me to the Order?
What do your father and I have to show for all those years of hunting? Nothing. That was no life for anyone. Especially not someone as gifted as you, your father. He spent all his last years trying to pay for my treatments. That's why he went for the pearls. I begged him not to, but
Your treatments.
I'm dying, Bastila. I did not lie about that. It's been a long time in the coming, and there's really nothing that can be done anymore. I told your father to let me go, but you know how he was. Stubborn, like you.
I'm so sorry, Mother. I don't know what to say.
Keep the holocron, Bastila. It would do me good to know you have it. This talking to you. This is what I really needed before I
know. Thank you. I'm glad we talked too.
Well, you said you had important business, and you were never one to mince words. You there. You take care of my daughter, you hear me?
I'll do my best.
That's good. I'll feel a lot better knowing there's someone to watch.
Where are you going to go?
It doesn't matter, dear. Don't you worry about me.
Here, take these 500 credits. That's all I have. Go to Coruscant and find a doctor. I'll meet you there after what I have to do.
But I already told you there's nothing that can...
Please take it. I want to see you again, then we can talk.
All right, I will. You do what you have to, Bastila. You go make your father and I proud.
I'll try. Farewell, Mother.
Okay. I think that's all for that quest.
How can I help?
Feel better now?
It brought me a lot of peace. More than I thought it would have. Thank you for urging me toward it. After all my training, I would have thought it would have been easier. Apparently, I still have much to learn.
Okay. I think that's it. Yeah, okay. So, we will return to the Ebon Hawk. Our next destination is Kashyyyk. And we get there without any trouble. That's good. Alright. We will do a hard game save. And I'm going to try reinstalling this game and see how I can get it to run a little bit better. We'll be back in a little bit.